Mr. Galloway, thank you for an extremely engaging speech. Closer to home, I'm sure I don't need to remind you about the resignation of Salma Yaqub, and also the withdrawal
Better explain to the audience who Salma Yaqub is.
She's the chairman of Respect Party who recently resigned her post, allegedly in objection to Mr. Galloway's failure to apologise for his recently expressed views on rape. Kate Hudson also withdrew from...
Better explain who she is too.
Kate Hudson was going to be a Respect candidate in a by-election in Manchester in the coming months, and she withdrew her platform as well over the same issue. In light of those events and recent reports of harassment and intimidation of anti-rape campaigners and rape victims in Bradford by members of the Respect Party, I just wonder if you think the Respect Party is still a place for women.
Well, thank you for your close attention to the internal minutiae of the Respect Party, a party of 2,000 members. It was important that you explained to the people in the hall who the individuals that you're talking about were, because the vast majority of them will never have heard of them. But they will have heard, I'll grant you, about my stand over the Julian Assange WikiLeaks case. So let me address it. I believe that Julian Assange has been set up. I believe that the allegations against him, both the first allegations and those allegations that have subsequently morphed at the hands of persons unknown in Sweden, are entirely bogus. I have many reasons for believing that, and I do know rather a lot about the case. And I'm asking you to consider this. If Julian Assange is wanted in Sweden for questioning on sexual assault, as they were, later morphed into rape allegations, why doesn't the Swedish prosecutor come to London and interview Julian Assange in London? After all, just 3 or 4 months ago, the Swedish prosecutor did exactly that, to interview and question an alleged serial murderer. So there is no barrier at all to the Swedish prosecutorial authorities going to foreign jurisdictions to question people who will not agree to go to Sweden. Assange has asked for this from the very day, having been told that he might leave Sweden and was facing no charges. From the very day that Sweden announced that they did in fact want to question him, he has asked for Sweden to send its prosecutor to London and to question him here, as they have done with an alleged serial killer. Why have they not done so? Assange has asked, and now the Ecuador government has asked, for an assurance that if Assange returns to Sweden, that he will not be extradited from Sweden to the United States to face a secret indictment drawn up by a secret grand jury under the rubric in papers released last week, released by the US State Department itself, which declares Assange to be an enemy of the United States. Their words, not mine, and with capital letters too. You thought enemy of the state was just a movie. In fact, Julian Assange is officially, capital letters, an enemy of the United States. So why will Sweden not give an assurance that a man not charged but wanted for questioning about allegations of sexual assault which morphed into allegations of rape, why will they not give such an assurance? You are intelligent people, able, I think, to smell the rat in that story. The rat is that Assange is wanted in the United States for telling the world the truth through WikiLeaks about gigantic crimes involving not just the rape, but the murder of millions of people many, many of them women. That's why they want to get their hands on Julian Assange. And I am proud to stand in defense of him. And trust me on this, sister, the day will come, and not long from now, when you'll be embarrassed to have asked me that question, because you will know what you don't know now about these rape allegations. You will know.
No, you can't ask the question now.
You will know what you don't know now. I forgive you for not knowing it. I happen to know it. I happen to know it. You will know what you don't know now that I know about the persons involved in the making of these allegations. You'll know things about, particularly woman A. You will know things about her that you don't know now. And you will see this more clearly. I'm unashamed, unabashed about my defense of Julian Assange, whom I have never met. I'm told he's a weird fellow. I keep hearing. So am I, do you think? Homophobe. Well, I'm going to have to deal with that, which is in fact defamatory, I'll remind you. If you're not a law student, perhaps you ought to consult one. First of all, I have never said the words you just attributed to me. Secondly, I am the holder, 15 years ago, of a Stonewall Award for my defense of gay rights in the British Parliament when the vast majority of the members of Parliament were denying them. I opened officially the Gay and Lesbian Centre in the city of Glasgow, though it was not in my constituency, to honour me for my stand in defence of gay rights. I am surrounded by gay people in my circle. Your words are a foul lie, and you should have the grace to withdraw them. I was talking about Assange, but I will not be accused of homophobia, which is a foul, defamatory lie.